This is Michael Marshall, aka Mike Measy, and you're watching trayzetv. Oh boy. I'm a R&B singer from California in America. I've started in the 80s, and I have a couple of songs that you guys might know all the way on the other side of the world. Rumors from the Timex Social Club, and I Got Five on it by the Luniz. And I am an independent artist on the label Jaquil Records. My website is michaelmarshallusa.com, and you can find out more about me and all my music there. I have 5 albums out: Love, Lies, and Life, KIM 1 and 2 with Equipto of Board Stiff, In the Meantime and In Between Time, Soul of the Bay, and Right Where I'm Supposed to Be, along with Simply Measy. I have 2 brothers and 1 sister. I was raised by my mom. My dad left when I was younger. I grew up in the same place in Berkeley. It's kind of a hippie / revolutionary kind of place. It's not like any place else in the world. And it's right across the bridge from San Francisco, which itself is not like any other place in the world. A couple of people. My mom, because she sang all the time. There was a choir director who sang really good, who I really was feeling. But I liked Michael Jackson when I was growing up as a kid. And as I started to pick the people who I liked, James Ingram and Peebo Bryson and Marvin Gaye were the singers that caught my ear, which made me want to be a singer. The producer of I Got Five on it is Tone Capone, Anthony Gilmore. I knew him from high school. The Luniz wanted to sample the song Why You Treat Me So Bad. Why You Treat Me So Bad is a melody that was stolen from me from a song called Thinking About You. So I had an opportunity to be able to create over the beat that I had first, before Club Nouveau did. So the Luniz liked that song, Why You Treat Me So Bad. They wanted to do it again, so Tone Capone hired me to play it again and to try to sing the hook that the Luniz had. So that's how that came together. Tone Capone put that together for us. Yeah, I mostly start with the chorus, because the chorus is a summation of what the verses will be about. So I pretty much listen to the song, and if it has movements in it so that there's a clear verse and a clear chorus and a clear bridge, I'll work on the chorus first, find the chorus, and then write the verses to match what that chorus is about. Right Where I'm Supposed to Be started as an album called Simply Measy. And I wanted to do this last project, and it didn't have the name at the time. And then I went through a separation from my wife of 8 years. So the album was supposed to be a Hear My Dear kind of project without all the bitterness. But it didn't. I had a deadline set for my birthday of October the 6th of 2013, and at that time it wasn't all totally complete. I wanted to make sure I took my time with it. I'm hoping you guys can hear me. Let me turn this off. Making sure that I could get it done. So this is the completed album from what Simply Measy was supposed to be. So I call it Right Where I'm Supposed to Be because that pretty much speaks to my life right now. Gone through a bunch of different changes, and you start to wonder, what am I supposed to be doing? What would have happened if I did this back then, or if I hadn't done this back then? But I'm right where I'm supposed to be. And that album is out right now. It has production from 2 guys in Germany, Essence Beats and Cali One. You guys will enjoy that album. It features Lucky I Am, Equipto, White Mike of Board Stiff, Erroneous, Oteo Dub, Heat of San Francisco, and Rappin' Forte on the single from the album, Do You Miss Me, which has a video on YouTube. Make sure you check that out. The album was intended to be an ode to my wife. We have a very, very good relationship, even though we are separated. It's not the kind of separation and divorce that you see about in the movies. There's no bitterness to it. We've known each other since we were since we were young, and we were together then. We separated. Um, she got married, had kids. I did life, and then I came back and I found her, and we married, and we had some issues, which was better if we were to live apart. So that's where we are right now. So it took me a moment to get comfortable with being away from her, but as always, she is very nurturing and caring about the men in her life, me and the boys. We have 2 kids. They're my stepkids. So that speaks to how I had to learn to let go, because it would be better for the both of us. You can let go now. Yeah, that's a really good song. I'm glad you asked about that. Memorable moments in the game. Being at the Soul Train Music Awards back in the 80s. Hearing my song on the radio for the first time. Memorable moments. All the different places that I saw when I got to go to other countries. Don't really listen to too much right now kind of music. I don't really get a chance to listen to the radio that often. I'm listening to my own stuff or stuff I need to listen to from friends of mine that I'm trying to catch up with. I hear things that I hear on the radio when I run across them. But you know, you can always go to YouTube and find those. Right now, something that is in my ear right now is a song from Dollar Signs. I'm Paranoid. That video is really, really nice. Not the one to be propagating all that. I got 2 bitches in the club, you know, and they know about each other, so then that kind of intrigued that kind of intrigued me. So I looked at the video, and the video kind of, you know, I like the way it went. It, you know, you're gonna play that game, that kind of thing is possible. I like the little twist it had. Anyway, I'm working on a book to tell my story. I came up in the 80s and changed the music landscape, but never really got the monetary due that I was looking for, and that took me on a trip in life, and I want to tell my story about the music and about the life and about things that I've seen and what I believe and what I don't believe. That's pretty much the last project that I'm going to do. It'll have a soundtrack to it, so I can get some more songs done. And then I'll pretty much be doing hooks for people all over the world. I'm going to start promoting that. About $1,000, $1,000 US, 850 euro, and you know, get a hook from me. Get my publishing, copyright the song and all. I got GEMA, I got ASCAP, I got them all. I've been all over the world. Don't trust authority. Research for yourself. Be careful. I mean, you're not invincible, but life is short. Do all you can, and really don't sleep your life away. And you're never too big or too good, too famous, too rich to get some help if you think you need it. I've been doing music for a long time, and I rarely get a venue where I can promote my music. I'm independent, and then when it does seem like I'm in a position where I can, the powers that be kind of shut me down. I've been fighting the powers that be in the music industry since the 80s. I am a true commodity. The proof is out there. My music still reigns supreme in the genre that it is, and I'm still making new music. And if you like stories, you like songs that have some meaning, if you like having some fun, if you like smoking weed, get you some Mike Marshall music. MichaelMarshallUSA.com. That's my time, y'all. Peace, love, and soul. You're listening to trayzetv. TV. Peace.